Let's get the season started, you guys, man. We got to begin the kickoff week 1 of the 2027 season. If you haven't already, man, go check out, man. We're going to get into the opener, man, with this Dolphins and Jets game. Pick, I ain't going to cut to you. Oh, yeah, Zaquan Patterson, yep. Zaquan Patterson, the rookie, man. So, 4-star safety out of Chaminade, Madada. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, let's see. Gave Ohio State, committed Ohio State, yeah. All right, so, yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. The Dolphins could get ready. Lost Tyreek Hill this offseason, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to see. Is that Ohio State at 1 o'clock? So, we're going to see what he could do. Still got a good receiving core. You know what I'm saying? Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins.
It's week 1 of the 2027 season, where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC East. It's the Jets and the Dolphins, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23. From beautiful South Florida to Madden Stadium in Miami.
South Florida.
The season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat between the
Go to the doctor.
and the Miami Dolphins.
With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. From the 10, and not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a look here at their signal caller, the cornerback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league. It's an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's the Jets punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here, the first sack of the season? Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Jets will take over. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 45 yards. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 27, Tua. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 33 yards that time.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes.
Don't let them cheat y'all, man. That's the challenge, man. Dumbass game.
Did he keep those
No, he did not.
Bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay,
whoa, that's a catch.
Here's the call.
This game dumb as fuck. You know we gotta delay a game. What? No, this game dumb as fuck, bro. That's not no damn catch, bro. Wait, I can't see him. What the fuck? Bro, I can't see him, bro. But this game is fucking retarded, man. That's why nobody play this shit, bro. Oh my fucking god. Oh, let's play this play real quick, bro. This game is so fucking stupid, bro.
Look at me, kickoff. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards.
Oh man, fucking game. There we go. Piece of shit. Huh? F-U-F-O-U-R.
Second and 12. He'll want
T-W-O.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
D-A-S-H.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Z-E-R-O.
Broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
23 seconds.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And
32
no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. New York set to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10.
42-0.
On play action, they'll throw.
Big 42-0.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
42 seconds.
Second down. What? And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of yards, so now they deal with third down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. Line of defense.
Oh my
he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read for the recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. Now the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but nearly all for naught. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Tua going to throw. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have it, you use it, because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he returns this to the 22. And New York set to take the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 43 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter, and he has been tremendous to start the new year. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I want to win.
2nd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
It's not going to happen.
They'll run with Hall.
I don't care about his fucking self.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They'll go again.
I'm talking what my team is.
Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Whoa.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Our score after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And he will maneuver his way down about the side. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And a quick throw here that's complete. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Boom, 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 boom.
With good defenses, it's understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Oh, shit. They actually scored.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Second and 2. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Hall again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Miami set to take over. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason. Back to the ground with Hall. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Delay of game, offense.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Hall again. And he's only going to get a yard from... This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Jets, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Miami, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Panthers and the Jags, next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April, or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A first carry for Najee Harris. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Back to throw here. That swung out wide to Harris. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So a pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
Now for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the rundown. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. There, the defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They try the fake field goal. It doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Harris will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Finds his tight end Ingram. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. And Ingram hauls it in. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
Well, there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass in the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Looking to throw. To the right side, and he's got more, complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll look to throw here. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Wilson. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So on 4th down, Matt Rule brings out the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. His pass caught at the 4. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Point after, right down the middle. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. So that drive, 12 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. So the rest of this offense worked their way back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete. There's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, show that he's right.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 65 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 48-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He targets Ingram for another grab. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Flush to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second and 3. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the third and fourth quarters. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well. I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. He'll take it at the 42. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start the drive with Harris. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. 2nd and 9 now. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Back to throw here. And that is caught. Hits Ridley. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. They'll set up to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it a loss of 2 there all the way. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
When you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass complete to Moore. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They're going to look to throw. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going right back to Wilson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Second down and inches. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? Second sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
He dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll look to throw here. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this down to the 17-yard line here.
No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So on 4th down, Matt Rule brings out the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. And Ingram holds it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on your side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to work his way down to the 16. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He will push his way down to about the 14. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that gets him back within 10.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. There's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And no return. return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he floated one out there, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. This is taken at about the 14. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now out come the Jags. Well, this game, offense, they've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace here.
Yeah, that's a good way. They were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right? Here on 2nd down. And he'll get it up to the 30.